Welcome everybody to Amazon FBA product sourcing section. In this particular module, we'll be exploring what popular products you can get and buy and sell on Amazon.com. To get started as an Amazon FBA seller, you actually need physical products to be able to sell on Amazon. What I suggest for you to do is to go to popular large retail websites and get into their special clearance section. Let me show you one on bestbuy.com. You go to Best Buy Outlet, and Best Buy Outlet has clearance, open box, refurbished, and pre-owned items. And in fact, you can always return the item back for full store credit, which is excellent. So if you buy something, you try to sell it on Amazon and it doesn't work for you. And this is why I actually suggest, if you're going to do this particular method, you don't actually sell it FBA, but you try to sell it by just listing the item as just a merchant seller. And if it does work for you and you sell it, it's good. If it doesn't work for you, you just give it back to the store and then you try something else as well. There's a lot of products here. There's a lot of different categories. All you have to do is to go into one particular category. Let's use that, the GPS, as an example. What we are really looking for is a huge difference between the product, the regular price, and the clearance sale as well. What you have to look for, we can go to Walmart too, and Walmart has the clearance section in it as well. There's a lot of different sections here. Here you can even do something even more interesting. You can actually buy something over here, and if it doesn't work for you, you can always give it back as well. We are using the same exact method with every single major retail store we are going to be using. Here is the clearance section, and in the clearance section we have a lot of merchandise. And the good thing about this, it tells you how much you save, and the greater the savings, the more likely this particular product is going to sell. The only thing you have to keep in mind, stay away from anything very heavy, because the way this goes, that you have to actually ship it directly to Amazon itself. So you have to find something very cheap and to test it out on the market, meaning you have to buy one product. And here is a very good one too. This is for $2 and this is a bestseller. That's excellent. So you buy this as an example, and after you buy it, you test it out. If you can get around $5 as an Amazon FBA seller, and the difference between the profit and the price on it is how much profit you will keep. So you do have to do some looking at different products, find products that will sell, and you have to test it out. You have to take the name in and copy and paste it into Amazon. See if there is a big price difference between how much other sellers are offering and how much you can make from outsourcing those products directly from Walmart.com, and if it's going to work for you or not. Eventually you will find a store that's going to have a lot of good products, and you will use it a lot of times to do the Amazon FBA business with. Here is another. So this is great for electronics and such to sell on it. You have to look in the store for the clearance section, and that's very, very important. Every one of those stores have their own outlet and clearance section too. Here's a marketplace. This is what you want to look for, and there's like different marketplace where you can directly get every one of those products from the manufacturers for newegg.com. So here is the outlet itself. Let's press on outlet, and every time you press on outlet, they have the best deals that you can get. And here are some very, very good deals where you can find a lot of products a lot cheaper than you bought them originally for. Let's see what they have here. There is different stores that they have on the site. There is different offers. Itself, there was actually special sections in the store that is going to give you even greater saving than the website itself as well, which is very cool about it. And we have another site that I like, ebates.com, and when you shop from here you can get your own bonus too. You have to be actually a member to log into this particular site. As soon as you log into it, you can get bonus points every time you buy something, which is kind of cool because you rack up those points for those gift cards from those different sites. So the more stuff you buy, the more money you get back, and the more money you can put right back into your business. So in other words, not only you're getting the credit card that's going to give you a percent, you're also getting percent off from ebates.com because you're also getting rewards for your gift card as well, which is awesome as well too. Wayfair.com is an excellent website. It got a lot of crazy deals on it. There was a special sales and clearance section. There was a lot of furniture on this site, but there's also a lot of small and interesting things that this site does sell that's not really large, and you can make a lot of money once you find it. One thing is very popular is actually the carpets. You'll be surprised about that, but this is something that sells a lot. There's a lot of those carpets. You can potentially make a huge amount of money just reselling some of those carpets. You just buy them and then you list them on Amazon, and then you resell them for a lot more money than you bought them for. Here's one that's that one is like 19. That's not that much of a price difference. You want something like this. Here we go. We have like 60 today, and this goes for 200. You can definitely make some money in the difference between the two prices itself. And you're looking for not large carpets. You're looking for very, very small carpets that people use, and the size we are talking about is something for the bathroom, for the kitchen maybe, something for the front door. You're looking for that. That's the kind of stuff you're really looking for. Those are area rugs. That's what it is called. It's not the large rugs. It's like the very, very small miniature rugs, and they're very popular as well. And my favorite site of all time is overstock.com. You definitely should sign up. You get 10% off your first purchase, so make sure you buy a lot of things or something very expensive so you get a lot of savings too. And this site itself has a lot of products in it that are very, very cheap. In fact, you can just buy almost anything on this site and it's gonna be a great deal. And then here's another site too, and this is additional sale in already a sale site, so you're getting even bigger saving when you go into this store within a store. And here is more of those area rugs. Like I told you before, those rugs are a good money maker. Let me see what they have here. This is definitely something I know that's going to sell for a lot of cash. And you're looking for interesting designs. This is a very interesting design. The price is very steep, so I would not buy something like that. I would look for a very interesting design around like 20 bucks and try to sell it for around 70. That would be the sweet spot. Everything else that's much more expensive is not worth the hassle for me. Here is a very good carpet. I like that one. And we could look for a lot of those. There's a lot of good patterns. What you're trying to do is find a very interesting pattern. And here is one, for example, 35 bucks. It's a very small carpet. Look at the size. It's very small, and at the same time, it's authentic. It's nice. It looks amazing. So when you try to resell those, you definitely want to charge a lot more than the price itself. So we're talking about 25. We're trying to sell this for around 50 maybe. A lot of those. You're getting a huge amount of those cups, and then you just resell them as pieces instead of like one particular item. I like this one the most because it gives you 500 of them for 31 bucks, which is a great deal if somebody tries to buy, like it just needs like a few of them for a party or for some event. And the bugs themselves, you have to look for an interesting design, and then you try to sell them by piece. So instead of selling the whole collection, you're selling each one of those individually, as an Amazon FBA seller. We have like, check it out, there's like different colors in here. There's different sets as well. And this is another interesting set here too. As you can see, this looks really awesome too. One thing that you have to know is that those are fragile items, so make sure you pack them really good, because they will break if you pack them bad. So if you're not good at packing those particular products, you shouldn't be actually selling them. But this is what the big money comes from. It's from selling and buying and reselling those type of products. And not everybody does that because they're afraid to pack them and they think they're going to break in the mail. That's one of the reasons. Here is something this is definitely a big seller. If you can get a lot of those and resell them, that's definitely is going to give you a lot of money. At 15 bucks, this is too much. So I'll be looking for this particular product on AliExpress and see if I can get it for 5 or less. I hope you find this particular section very useful for you. And if you have any particular question, let's say for example you find some item and you're not sure about, all you have to do is to ask me in the discussion section, and you can run it by me and I will let you know right away.